Good morning. It's Sunday, June 7th, day 3,472 of quarantine. I don't actually know how many days it's been since mid-March. Yesterday, I spent a lot of time focusing on physically clearing space. So restructuring the unused spaces that aren't being rented right now by artists visiting, and making one room into a bodega, and then moving stuff out of the studio that I'm not currently focused on so that I can reduce the clutter. I got about halfway through that, cleaned out a lot of stuff from the upstairs, and just trying to create some more physical and mental space for the things that are coming. I actually have 7 of these, 7, I think so, these semillas that are in progress. And yesterday I spent the day, part of the day, applying the epoxy resin. Is that even upside? Is that upside down? That is upside down. Applying the epoxy resin, so the layers of the paper are sealed in more on top of the painting, and then I'll go back through and I'll add more additional layers of painting and varnishes and things too. And then I also went to the previous 9 semillas, and I applied epoxy resin to the backside. So this paper right here, you can see is the backside of the paper. I sealed that on those because just to keep the painting safe and secure. And then these will be applied to the backside of the papers. So like this particular piece, this is the backside of the paper, but you can't just apply a varnish to these because you can see in this instance some of the ink from the backside started to come through because I applied it a little bit too thick. And if you apply it, it pulls all the ink through, and I like the fleshy tone of the paper. So I have these nice fiber boards that are about 12 by 18 where I'll apply that paper to it, and then I'll be able to apply these seeds over the top of that. So they have their own mounting system that references back to the source of the paper, which is on the walls in the streets. So full circle sort of thing there. But I'm really excited about these. I did decide to go a little bit more, allow some of the wrinkles and stuff to stay up. So I spent a lot of time applying the resin to these pieces so they can't be ripped off or break off very easily at all. My dog is having a fit over here trying to get his Kong toy, which slid underneath the couch. Yeah, so it's everything right now is just about creating space for new things. So I'm really just focused on that. And then on the residency side, Existimos is in motion and getting replies from the artist and talking to various artists about the plans and things. And the show is still on for October here in Mexico City. I think it's prudent to move forward with the ideal that it's going to happen and be planned out for it, but also to accept that it's possible that it couldn't happen if something occurs with the virus at a greater. I'm going to help you. See, I got it. It's right here. It's right here. See? Go. There you go. So that's going on, and then launching a new open studio, which we would normally do with artists in residency here in the space. And so I've been paying attention, and I'm thinking about how we can do that as a virtual thing. So we're going to be doing that with like 4 to 5 artists every month starting in July, and promoting their work and having an event where you actually get to come into Zoom and visit their studios and hear more about their artwork directly from the artist and have that sort of personal relationship that really helps you decide if you want to buy the work or connect with the artist in some deeper way or whatever that is for you. But that's one way that I feel we can support our community artist in residency and the artist in the show. And, so it's an exciting time. There's a lot of things going on. And I'm just trying to keep a balance between all these things and working on chunks of it every day. And then giving myself plenty of time to sit in front of YouTube and watch documentaries and catch up on various different aspects of whatever's happening in the real world. I don't know what the real world is anymore. It seems so surreal. But it's really more about balance and mental health, and then trying to add on some things to help with physical health as well, because I've gained quite a bit of weight. So anyway, that's where I'm at today. It's Sunday, so I'm going to spend some time today working on the different layers of these seeds, hoping to get several to a point. We have a photography session for one of the artists on Tuesday to photograph her work, so I'm hoping to take at least the 9 seeds and the larger seeds with me to the session and get them photographed as well. Anyway, thanks for listening. Sorry if I went a little long.